Welcome back. To shed more light on this issue, we are very much delighted to have with us via phone Professor Ahmed Montasser, Professor of Crisis Management, University of Chicago. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, how do you see the importance of boosting our sense of belonging or sense of loyalty to the country, particularly in times of hardships, geopolitical crises, and the chaotic situation around us?
That's a great question. And when we talk about national belonging, we see that it's the cornerstone for the success of any country. National belonging is a sense of connection, identification, and emotional attachment that an individual feel toward the specific nation. And that's a really important topic because it can take us even to the hierarchy of need theory later through this wonderful discussion.
And sir, especially the young people, and here I'd like really to focus on the youth, on the new generations. How do you see let's say, the duty of us, or the awareness which we should all enjoy, that spreading the sense of belonging in among the new generations now is a must? It's not even a luxury.
Thank you so much. That's really a very good point regarding the importance of understanding why the belonging matters. First of all, we can see that when belonging needs are met, the younger generation will really feel emotionally secure. They will be able to develop healthier self-esteem, and they can be motivated and engaged to leave a positive impact in the society. And all of this will have a better effect on their mental well-being. So it starts from the family, and then go to the school, and then the peer group, and then to the wider institutions. And that's why it's really important for all of us to highlight that belonging really matters. Because even when we go to Maslow and see the hierarchy of need theory, we see that if we are looking now at a pyramid, and the pyramid had 5 levels. From bottom to top, we have psychological needs, then we have the safety needs, and third, we have the belongingness and love needs. Fourth, we have esteem needs. Fifth, we have self-actualization. So we can see that belongingness is in the middle of the pyramid. So it's like the cornerstone for the success of any young person to leave a positive impact in the country and then to the world. So that's really a great topic. Thank you so much for sharing.
And sir, how do you see the state's keenness to meet the aspirations of the youth to continue with boosting their sense of loyalty, or making them pretty sure that they are on the top of the state's priority in all domains?
Actually, I think we can connect with their language. So what we mean by this? We mean right now they are digital savvy. They are really connected with the technology, with the digital. So for them, active participation really important through their language, through digitally, you know. So this can be the social muscle that can connect the young people in all the things that matter to the country. And by this we can have what we call inclusiveness that can foster innovation.
Professor Montasser, you know, there were many people who were saying that, for example, in the years between 1967 and 1973, the sense of belonging or sense of loyalty to the country was let us say 500%, because there was one target, there was one aim to regain our dignity, to regain our land and stuff like that. So every now and then we need a target, we need a goal to unite together to achieve on the ground. Do you think that this is true? And if yes, what to do to boost this sense, or to have some goals in specific in front of the youth to fulfill on the ground to reach, and here this is only an example, our new republic, Egypt 2030?
Great. So to have a goal, that's amazing. To have a common vision, that's also critical for our success. So if we are gonna blend all of what you said, we can definitely talk about the vision that the country would like to reach, and we can talk about that now entrepreneurship and innovation is really important, and we can see that the country is really supporting a lot of youth to be entrepreneurs. And by this we are looking for addressing the economic challenges, because right now we are living in a fast-paced world, you know, and a lot of things are happening at fast pace. So having a vision where we develop the skills of the youth, where we participate together for the support of local economies through entrepreneurship, through youth that have those wonderful solutions to address and to solve the challenges that we face on a local ground. That's what you are talking about now, that we are all working together. We all have a common vision.
We all have a common vision, and there's also keenness from the state to inject a new blood, as we call it, to the state's institutions from the youth, letting them know that they are going to be totally responsible for this period of time in our nation's modern or contemporary history. How do you see this, sir?
I can see this as a strategic necessity, and the country is really supporting this so much for the survivor and the relevance of the state to be really changing, to progress at a fast and rapid pace, to cope with all the changes globally. And we can see even this happens because we can see now a lot of topics, a lot of group discussions about diversity and how it fosters innovation, how we can really inject new blood in institutions so they can bring the digital and technological solution to fill all the gaps. And we can even see right now in Egypt that a lot of institutions are transforming from the paperwork to the digital era. And that's amazing, because this is the connection with the language that the young youth, and it shows that Egypt is really coping with the changes globally.
Yeah. My final question, sir, it's about the soft power. It's about the media. It's about the drama. It's about the art. How the soft power can play a role in boosting the sense of loyalty or belonging from in the new generations in specific.
That's a great question, because it plays a major role through building the awareness, the engagement, and the positive action. And we can see right now, and I'm telling all the youth in Egypt, it's your responsibility to use social media in a proper way, where you really counter-attack the hate speech, the false ideologies online. How you do this? By sharing accurate information, by leaving a positive content on the social media that builds the country forward. And by this, you are the cornerstones for Egypt, and you leave a positive impact, not only in Egypt, but globally, because you are having a positive engagement with every post, and you have a responsibility for using social media properly. Thank you. That's a great question.
Thank you, sir. We were very much delighted to have with us via phone Professor Ahmed Montasser, Professor of Crisis Management.